Thank you for joining us at Flight 93 National Memorial for a moment of remembrance. On Tuesday, September 11, 2001, the deadliest terrorist attack against the United States occurred over the East Coast. In less than 2.5 hours, 19 al-Qaeda terrorists carried out a coordinated plan that killed 2,977 innocent people. These terrorists hijacked 4 commercial airplanes and crashed 2 into the World Trade Center and a 3rd plane into the Pentagon. The 4th airplane did not reach the hijackers' intended target in Washington, D.C., and instead crashed in Pennsylvania. We remember the innocent civilians, military, and first responders whose lives were taken in the violent attack on September 11, 2001. The unprecedented challenges of that day is full of stories of struggle, sacrifice, and heroism. At 7:59 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 departed from Boston, Massachusetts, bound for Los Angeles, California. Shortly after takeoff, 5 terrorists hijacked Flight 11 and redirected it to New York City. Flight 11 was deliberately crashed into World Trade Center Building 1, the North Tower. By the time of the crash, hundreds of civilians had already begun their workday from inside the building. We remember the 76 passengers and 11 crew members from Flight 11. At 8:14 a.m., United Airlines Flight 175 departed from Boston, Massachusetts, en route to Los Angeles, California. After 5 terrorists hijacked Flight 175, the Boeing 767 was intentionally crashed into World Trade Center Building 2, the South Tower. We remember the 51 passengers and 9 crew members from Flight 175. At 8:20 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 departed west to Los Angeles from Washington, D.C. Less than 30 minutes into the flight, the airplane was hijacked and redirected back toward Washington, D.C. At 9:37 a.m., Flight 77 is deliberately flown into the Pentagon at approximately 530 miles per hour. The impact killed everyone on Flight 77 and civilians and military personnel working on the west side of the Pentagon. We remember the 53 passengers and 6 crew members from Flight 77 and the 125 servicemen and women and civilians serving the United States at the Pentagon. In less than 2 hours from the start of the September 11th attack in New York, both World Trade Center towers collapsed. Thousands of people perished in and around the World Trade Center complex. First responders, co-workers, and complete strangers rushed to help thousands escape the collapse. We remember the 2,203 civilians who lost their lives working in Lower Manhattan that morning. We cannot forget the sacrifice of 441 first responders, firefighters, law enforcement, and emergency medical personnel who died in their effort to save countless others. A 4th airplane, United Airlines Flight 93, was delayed 20 minutes at departure from Newark, New Jersey. After 46 minutes of flight time, the plane was hijacked by 4 terrorists. Minutes following the hijacking, passengers and crew members learned from phone calls to authorities and loved ones about the attack in New York and the Pentagon. Armed with the information about the attack, passengers and crew planned to retake the airplane. The passengers and crew fought for 6 minutes with hijackers in the sky over western Pennsylvania. Their action forced Flight 93 to crash short of the target in Washington, D.C. As this moment of remembrance concludes from Flight 93 National Memorial outside Shanksville, Pennsylvania, we remember the 40 passengers and crew of Flight 93 and their sacrifice which spared countless lives.
Christian Adams. LORRAINE G. Bay. Todd M. Beamer. Alan Anthony Bevan. Mark Bingham. DEORA Francis Bodley. Sandy WAUGH Bradshaw. Marion R. Britton. Thomas E. Burnett, Jr. William Joseph Cashman. Georgine Rose Corgan. Patricia Cushing. Captain Jason M. Dahl. Joseph DeLuca. Patrick Joseph Driscoll. Edward Porter Felt. Jane C. Folger. Pauline L. Fraser. Andrew Sonny Garcia. Jeremy Logan Glick. Kristen Osterholm White Gold. Lauren CATUZZI Brancolas, an unborn child. Donald Freeman Green. Wanda Anita Green. Linda Bronland. Richard J. Guadagno. First Officer LeRoy Homer. Toshiya Kuge. CeECEE Ross Lyles. Hilda Marson. Waleska Martinez. Nicole Carol Miller. Louis J. Nackey II. Donald Arthur Peterson. Jean Hoadley Peterson. Mark David Rothenberg. Christine Ann Snyder. John Talignani, Honor Elizabeth Wanio, Deborah Jacobs Welsh,